everyone. Hi, I know. Hi everyone, my name is Omhle Ntshingila for those who do not know me, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Omhle in Africa. So I've been gone for quite some time off YouTube, deliberately and intentionally so. I really needed to take a break, and I'm sure by the title of this video, you guys already know why. I just needed to really focus on my mental health and focus on my career. It's something I've never done before in my life, focusing on my career. Well, wait, let's split this video into sections. Actually, let me just start with focusing on my career. I've never focused on my career ever before in my life, so I'm literally doing this for the very first time. Most of my adult life I've spent it in school. I've spent it studying, gaining knowledge for my vocation, and now that I'm in my vocation, I've really needed to just sit down and center myself and really try to hear what is it that God wants for me when it comes to work. What has He really purposed me to do, and how should I be navigating the workspaces that I'm in. It hasn't been easy at all. It's been quite difficult, I'm not going to lie. I jumped into a job where I felt like I really didn't have the qualifications for, and I just needed to learn quick, fast, and in a hurry. Luckily for me, I think COVID was a blessing in the sense that I got to learn a lot about social media, the digital world, and communications in itself. And I think the communications part also came with doing my honors, where I really learned how to write academically. So a lot of things were preparing me for my job, even though I felt a little bit inadequate for it at the beginning. But now, in hindsight, and now that I'm reviewing so many things in my life, I kind of see how strategic God was from just the beginning of my university life all the way until my postgraduate, and how intentional He was when it came to me doing a degree in anthropology, me starting a YouTube channel, and me even getting the job that I did at the beginning of 2021. So it's been quite a journey. I'm still learning a lot, but yeah, I've been enjoying it. Career wise, things have changed a bit. I'm no longer working. I am still in communications, but I've changed a position at work. It's more demanding, it's more responsibility. Who much is given, much is required, and I am feeling it. I am feeling it, and yeah, it's a whole new process on its own. Maybe I'll do a whole separate video on career, but it's just been one of the things that have really just been God has been nudging me to make work a priority in this season of my life, and that's just what I'm doing. Making work a priority. Has it been easy on my relationships? No. Has it been easy on me and my mental health as well? No. But I'm adjusting, I'm learning, and I'm trying to learn healthy ways on how to manage stress, pressure, how to also manage how can I put it? How to manage, like being seen. If you've never been seen for a while, when you start being seen, that also takes a toll on your mental health. And I mean being seen in the sense of like at your work, in your work areas, and the things that you love to do. So I'll do a whole separate video on that journey, and I think it's a journey that's worthwhile telling, because I'm still going through it as well. And I know a lot of people who are coming into the workspace or who are looking for work, future employment, would really benefit from. I'll try to also maybe bring in some guests to my YouTube channel to also talk about their work journeys as well. But yeah, in mental health, seasonal depression. So I've never been shy about talking about my mental health, especially on public platforms. I was diagnosed with depression couple of years ago, but I also was diagnosed with depression also when I was a bit younger, as a child, especially just after like, I could say not formative years, but yeah, when I was around 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was just a really stressful time of my life. Me and my family had just lost my elder brother, but I've never not, like, I can't say that I didn't have a great childhood. I did. I wasn't always depressed. I really was a happy baby, if I could say that. But yeah, depression is not about how happy you look. But I've lived with seasonal depression. Not seasonal depression, but I've lived with depression for quite some time now. I think it's about 5, if not 6 years. And I've only been on medication for about 6 months, and I just didn't like the side effects and what it was just doing to me, my body and my mind. But I have been going to therapy ever since, and yeah, it's not an easy thing to manage all the time, because you do have highs and you have lows. And I know for the past year I have been going through seasonal depression. I know everyone is just like, yeah, seasonal depression, yeah, I know. Drawing back from social media, YouTube, Instagram, I stopped all my posting really. And I think for me, what this time has really done for me is really like pluck out what is it that really puts me in an anxious position and in a depressive state. And what I've come to learn is that, like, I've really placed my self-value on things that I thought were my identity but are not. And now that I'm coming out of that place and my values have changed, how I view myself has changed. And I think I was really operating in a past identity, and now that I'm coming into a new person as I grow, I'm also grieving the old me, but I'm also adjusting to who I am now and the truth of who I am. And the truth is that I'm wonderfully and I am fearfully made by the Lord. I have flaws. There are things about me that I'm still yet to change and that I'm working on, but at the end of the day, it doesn't devalue me at all that I'm not perfect. And learning that about yourself, learning things about yourself, learning things that you like and you don't like, practicing boundaries has also been difficult. Very difficult for me, but it's something that, you know, I'm really learning and I'm coming into. I think there's so much more to unpack when it comes to mental health. All I know is that for me, I've been very lucky to have a supportive family. I have a very supportive family. I couldn't have asked the Lord to bless me with like better people who take time with me, who are patient with my mental illness, and who don't press me and push me, but who find so many ways, my gosh, not me getting emotional, and who find so many ways to like literally support me, you know, and support me growing as an adult also now. And I've really been privileged to also have friends who do the same. I may not see my friends all the time or be around them because my work is also quite isolating. I'm always on the road, I'm always traveling, and it's also work. The work that I do is quite traumatic as well, and to have people who are trying to understand my environment, people who are trying to understand my pace, but also people who hold me accountable when I'm isolating myself or when I'm not being accountable and talking, is really great and it's amazing. And I think accountability plays a huge role in mental wellness as well. Yeah, so as I said, there's so much to unpack when it comes to just like taking care of yourself mentally, especially if you work in high pressured environments, in an environment that needs your pace to be quite fast, needs you to be sharp all the time and think on your feet. And yeah, it just takes a toll on you, your body, and just your just your mind as well. And I won't lie, I truly believe that like a lot of my sanity comes from the fact that I believe in God. I really do believe that like if I did not have any faith and without salvation, really, I would have found other alternative ways to deal and cope with my mental health and the high pressured environment at work, in other ways, and that would really just be tragic. So I'm super grateful for God's protection and his hand over my life. Even though I do slack sometimes, I won't lie, in my relationship with the Lord. And sometimes a lot of the pressure makes me want to shrink back and not want to fully explore God and God's promises in all its... yeah, I don't want to say much, but yeah, I think that's also a video on its own. But yeah, so what's in store for my YouTube channel? Quite a lot. I've planned quite a lot. I've sat down and I've really written down and planned. My discipler always says that if you don't plan, you plan to fail, and I really have wanted to just explore a little bit more on my YouTube channel and show more of my creativity and my creative side on this channel, but also just create the channel to what I believe it should be and where it should be also. But I'm really just excited to be back on social media, because this is a space, the digital world is a space that I also really love and I enjoy it. I really don't think that like social media is all bad, but there's really good and great benefits to it and advantages to it as well. Yeah, and I'm really excited to be making content again, because your girl has been slacking in everything. But yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm really excited for just my journey back into YouTube. Yeah guys, that's my short quick life update. There's so much more I still want to say. Really, for me, what I've learned in my hiatus is that no matter how many tragic things that you may go through, so many changes, life is always moving. It's always moving. Things are always happening, but you have to choose how you want to live, and I choose living well. I want to live well, and I want to live in God's peace. And in all the chaotic things that might happen in my life, I really choose God's peace over everything and anything. So I'm really in a good space. I'm really in a good space to be here and be back here. And you guys can see your girl is trying. She bought equipment, and yeah, so I'm really excited about this journey. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to keep your notifications on, because I am bringing you guys some, good content. So yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye loves.